Lizard.
Grey Wolf _G4L is here first.
Lizard.
Markup painting just claimed second.
Okay. We should be good. The mic somehow muted itself. I don't know how it did that. We fixed it. I was having issues with the webcam not wanting to work. Fixed that really quick. And then there was an ADM multi-stream update. Fixed that. So we don't paint. Orange. Oh, come on, don't be a bitch. We're not going to paint any dwarves, but we are going to paint some borderland stuff. How you doing tonight, Hootie? Mark? Boo. I mean, Borderlands characters are essentially the dwarves of the universe. Don't need purple. Don't really need red right now. White I don't need. I do want the off-white though. I'm a dwarfist. I don't need the yellow. I would want the peach flush though. So these are all my D&D heroes that are ready to be painted. Not a single one of them's a dwarf. I have some baddies that are ready to be painted. One's like a beholder and then some like sea creatures. Well, yeah. I mean, I'll paint a bunch of whatever I want to paint. It's just what catches my fancy, Hootie. The furries had been sitting on a had been sitting in that primed box. God knows how long at this point. I think I had photos of them in 23 sitting primed in that box, like waiting to be painted, begging for paint. The dwarf I painted, much less time. All right. That dwarf got primed and painted in like less than a month. Or actually, no, it's when I primed and prepped a bunch of the other guys. So yeah, it was about less than a month. Show that. Hold on. I've been inspired by Brush for Hire's jankiness. I'm trying to create the jankiest miniature holder I can have for this thing. All right. Your order of janky is here, sir. Wow, Mark trying to be hip using that YOLO term. Trying to keep it low key. Popping them blinkers. I have no idea. How are you, sweetie? You want to say hello to Hootie? You want to say hello to Mark? Yeah, I know. Why do you gotta be so cray-cray? Why do you gotta be harsh on my mellow, man? I need brushes. Rumor has it if you want to paint a miniature, you may or may not need a brush. That's what made you hate it here, Hootie? Meow. Hi, sweetie. Wow, so you're like 6, 7 years old? Do you want... My evil master plans complete, my love. All right, so we had been working on this guy before the break. And I need to update this panel right here to be kind of... I need an ochre. That's what I need. I need ochre. Need an ochre, Hootie. Why didn't you let me get the ochre out? Because looking at the model, this is actually a really cool website, by the way. Is what we're painting. Apparently, it was a something that was used in actual Borderlands. So we're not going for like perfectly accurate, but we are just slapping some color on her and saying how do you. How do. Can I help you? What's up? I played Borderlands 1, 2, the prequel. Played 3 a little bit. Nobody likes 3. And I really enjoyed it. Like the first person shooter aspects of it. I will admit it does wear off really quickly with me sometimes. I need a smaller brush. Because I mean, if you play it with like friends, it's kind of a more enjoyable experience than a solo play game. Like originally, that's how they marketed it, was being a solo. It was being a party shooter.
Oh, thank you, Nerd Hella, coming in with the awesome people.
Nerd! How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, Nerd Holla. Welcome in all the fun people from Nerd Holla stream. I'm Painty Paint Paints. This beautiful creature right here is Catra. The Rainbow Goblin is here for my shinies. You can't have them. Silly kids. I am the champ. Oh, hold on. What's the difference between a seal and a sea lion? An ion. Welcome in on Wednesdays. We do board games. We paint board game miniatures. We're working on the Badass Saurus Rex from Borderlands. My brain just did a thump thump, and we go thump 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 thump. Right, sweetie? Okay. Yes. Jay went to lurk. Jay came in, saw the kitty, and said, "Fuck this shite." Hi. Hi. How are you, sweetie? Huh? How are you, gorgeous? But this is my assistant Catra. We're working on the Batsaurus Rex. We're kind of trying to stay to like a cell shading sort of deal. So I've kind of done the right side, and the left side we haven't really touched all that much, but we're going to make the left side mirror the right side, and worked a little bit on the inside of it as well, doing all the like panel lining for most of it with black ink. And then we got up around here where Nerd came in and raided me. I was about to see if I could brighten that red up just a smidge. And I realized I don't have the right red on my palette. Ah! Which is the son of a biscuit. Make it pop up just a smidge. Yes. You want to say hello to Nerd? You want to say hello to Nerd Hollow? Can we get a little meow meow for Nerd? Can you give me some meow meow? Sometimes her mews can be picked up on chat, and sometimes it's not. Just depends. But welcome in and thank you for that raid. And how did Vivi go? I checked her out for some of it. Hi. How are you? Yes. I have a bunch of dice for another project as well. Work on the pants. So I have a deep love of Eevee. Let me see if I can get the camera to tilt up. Oh, it's stuck behind there. Back over there is a black and white drawing of the Black Mage that I really, really like. And she's now wanting to be really cute and sit on her perch. But I'm trying to remember if Vivi had pinstripe pants or not. I want to say the answer is yes, she did. Because I was playing Final Fantasy Worlds and I was reminded of Vivi when I was playing it. I was like, oh, there's the little cutie patootie. Thanks. This is my I need to have success project, so we are gonna just grind away a bit. And that red is not red enough. It needs to go brighter. We need to go brighter. Brighter. I will say this, if you ever want to play with the cell shaded idea, it does build a lot of really quick hand skill. Really does build up that uh, dexterous hand brush skills. Thank you. Hi. Can I help you? What's up? What's up? What's going on right now, sweetie? Are you like upset by something? You shouldn't be. I'm much calmer than when I was at work, so welcome in, Boneless. How are you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Can you pick a place to be? I don't care where you're at, sweetie, but I really don't want you right there right now. All right. Thank you. Okay. That's the way you want to go. That's the way you want to go. Cats, man, am I right? All right. Goodbye. And for those curious, that's kind of the model we're working on, or that's the inspiration for this model, I guess you should say. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for that follow. I hope you're having a fantastic night. I need to swap brushes. You do not need to be using this brush, sir. Sir, you can use a different brush. Scales live, Hackatones live, everybody went live. Everybody went live. What's up, Fox behind the tree? How are you? Having you a cutie patootie day? Cranky. Wow. Wow. Who do we blame for this cranky action? No, cranky. Is that like crikey? Just burnt out. Oh. When do you get to be back in your domicile when you get to sleep in your bed? Or are you already home? Yeah. Have you considered not sleeping like crap? I know it's the best advice anybody could ever give. It's like the advice when people are like, "Oh, have you tried doing the thing?" It's like, "No, I did not try that at all. Thanks." I was confused. It's like, "Have you tried not doing the thing?" Well, you see, it was one of those days where it's like, it's just easier to be the problem. Mm. If you need any other amazing advice, I'm sure I can give you some too, Fox. Like, don't jump off really high shit. Oh, that reminds me of an old web comic. Um, there was a GU Comics by Woody Herron. He did artwork like this, which is right behind me. Um, he did little single panel comics like that. That was Defense Dark Ages of Camelot. Woohoo! Thank you for the 5 streams. At one point, he did a spoof of the WoW loading screen assistance. And he's like, yeah, the ads that, it's like things that never hurt. Like, don't jump off really high cliffs. When I gave you that advice, it reminded me of that old comic. Was it the running joke sometimes? I wonder if there's fall damage, so you jump off of something really high to see. Oh, I wonder if there's fall damage. Let me just jump off this really high cliff really quick. Yeah, you just need to test it. Oh, should I stand in fire really quick? Does fire hurt me? Yes? Okay. I need my standing map. What up, my homie? How are you? You were working on your Gaslin's car, so I'm gonna work on my Batasaurus Rex. And he's gonna come om nom 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 nom. Yes, it is from Borderlands 2, I believe. Um, they did a Monster Fight Club did a board game for it, so I backed it because I liked Borderlands and I thought it would be fun. realized I got all the boxes. I said, I was dumb. However, it was a great way to learn cell shading and kind of play around with that idea of cell shading for a number of pieces. So I was like, maybe I wasn't as dumb as I thought I was. So this is one encounter box, which was Batasaurus Rex and Piston, which I haven't done anything with him yet aside from block and metallics. Yeah. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. Like I really enjoyed Borderlands from a social aspect, as me and Hootie were talking about. Like it was kind of one of those fun that I like dinosaurs. Hootie, Hootie, Hootie a la Rudy. You take that back, or I'm going to tear up your ADHD card, sir. If you are going to be in the club, you have to like dinosaurs somewhere. All right. We grow older, but we still love the dinos. All right. And then it's okay to hate on Jurassic Park because it got weird. And I'm not talking like a uh we can forgive it weird. I'm talking it's straight weird. I stop at one. I don't even care for two. Yeah, but one gave us the idea that was a great concept, and it was like, you know, the character in the meme that says, "See, nobody cares." See, nobody cares. Um, do you know who Grand Pooh Bear is, Hootie? He's a primarily a Mario Kaizo player. Um, well, that's what he was known for. He does work with Red Bull now, and I think he's one of the content creators for Red Bull. No, it's a he's a Kaizo player that does a YouTube series, and it's like old SNES or unbeatable games, quote unquote, that he would play. And one of them was Jurassic Park, like the original OG Jurassic Park that came out on like the Genesis. So you had like the top down 2D view, and then you would switch to the Doom style view in the game. Uh, it's the really hard, quote unquote, hard Mario levels where they do like all of those really crazy complex jumps. I say complex, they're not that complex. But he has a YouTube channel and he does like old games. So like old Nintendo games or old SNES games that are sometimes fun to watch. like he did the original Jason or Friday the 13th game, where like the video game makes no sense to the movie whatsoever, and you're like, what is this even doing? You played the original Goonies. Got so confused he ended up looking up the instruction manual online to figure out what the heck was going on. Yeah. Yep. Way back in the day. The original story was it was a continuation from the first Goonies game or the first Goonies movie. Yeah, the Goonies game is a sequel to the movie. Was going to be the next thing I was going to bring up, Frag. Um, so it was very confusing. I mean, even back then, when you had instruction manuals and you were expected to read them, you couldn't read them. I'll let. Um, but you had to find like Kanami Man, you had to like free the mermaid, and you had to do like all these steps, and it was just very cumbersome. It's an extremely cumbersome game. Yes, it's a mellowed state shadow. I started humming the song. It's a. Oh, that reminds me, I need to update Nightbot's playlist selection. Um, there's the remix station that does classical, like old music as lo-fi songs, and some of their stuff has been fair to middling. I'd say fair to middling. Um, but it's just been one of those things worth listening to. Not listening to that one. Oh, good. Appointment by Sexy Lo-Fi. Thank you, Spotify. What's even worse is that it's on an album, but all I did was say Smart Shuffle. So welcome in, Lion. It's the Batasaurus Rex from Borderlands. So we're just slowly working it up. Working down this side. I was hoping maybe we can get most of this side squared away before I get ready to black ink it, and then we'll be good to go. Welcome in, Mama Lion. How are you? Toddler scare you? What did the toddler do now? Did they try to eat spaghetti with a spoon? I want that to be a different red. Kind of want to use this rusted red and orange. Well, I mean, yeah, that would be a scary situation. How do you remind somebody that they need to eat slowly so they don't do that? Welcome in, Blades. Hasn't done it in forever, and now it's like, brah. What are you doing to me here? Call him a dude. We've been doing our life. We've been living. You know, no food, no choking on the food. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Welcome in, Blades. How are you doing? How was your stream? Did you finish it up? Did you wrap it up? Did you complete the thing you wished to complete? I completed the base. Well, we know that Blades is all about that base. All about that base, no trouble. Or what would it be? All about that base, no flocking? Because I mean, we would do all about that base, no treble, but we should be all about that base, no flocking, no flocking. Maybe? I don't know. I may be a smidge tired and not allowed to think about music. We're just working on our Batasaurus Rex, and I'm just focusing on this side. This is my problem child right now. We're going to do those in metallic. We're going to freehand on those windows. And then a lot of this is that orangey black and gray, which I might just keep black and gray. It's a pain to get into there. A pain to get into that stuff sometimes. You got your package. Awesome. What'd you get? What are the two really awesome minis, if you can talk about them? The Veil Tears lore campaign. Huh. Interesting. Ooh. I do like me a dragon turtle, dude. Which reminds me, I need to try to get through the bugbears this week so I can get them on the varnish table. I only have one figure in the varnish table right now, and that's Baka. I think it's always wise to paint what your heart tells you to paint. I was dreading painting this guy and feeling really sleepy. But I know if I don't do it, it won't get done. So I'm kind of driven to finish it that way. So it can be done. And he'll be squared away. Not that I don't like the figure, it's just I'm starting to run into small little walls here and there with everything on it. Like, I like the sculpt. It's just, I think it's a little too detailed on some spots. You know, we've been working on just this side for the first hour of stream. And it's not bad. I mean, I'm not unhappy with my work progress. It's just I feel like things are taking me a little bit longer than they're supposed to sometimes. Because for Reaper, I think I'm going to enter Shay and try to accomplish my lofty goal with it and see how it turns out for me. But first, I must finish the Fall Archer, and then I get to start working on Shay. Or Kalia, whatever it is. Oh, my back. Um, oh, I started getting all my dice out too for the Dwarf D20 Pirate. So I can try to do the epoxy pour for it. I think I'll figure out tomorrow how tall I want to make that mound so I can stack dice around it. And then this is kind of a brassy gold through here. And then you do this fender bit, which is going to be my mid-tone gray. Which should be my dark gray. Got ads. Ba-na-na-na-na. Oh yeah. Helps if you push that button so people know you're in ads. I was a streamer. We back. We back. We back. All right. Oh, 2 secret endings. Not at the same time, right? Yes, I'm not a sane person. Oh, he got hit on Scotty Boy. Oh yeah. You've seen the Date Everything, right? App, game, right? Mama Line. The dating sim that has a bunch of voice actors in it.
Emotional damage.
King Dixon Balls request a dad joke.
1 second, King. We'll get that dad joke right up for you. What did one nut say as he chased another nut? I'm a cashew. Holy Fire did play it, yes. It's got a bunch of voice actors, and essentially you're sequestered in your house and you have to date all of the furniture in your house. How you doing this evening, King? Feeling all right? Hootie already said he hated it here, so we're doing all right on that front. I told him I was going to take his autism card because he didn't like dinosaurs. Okay. It's just one that you get to romance stuff and have the romantic dialogue in it. That's the only reason why I was bringing it up. I can see it not being a cup of tea for everybody. I am here, King. I've did not resign today, and I am feeling really energetic about painting right now. So there's part of me that wants to go extra long and try to get as much of this done as I can tonight, but I should probably sleep because I am still tired. Yeah. Oh, there's a free one out there if you want to give it a try, Mama Lion. It's called Colonel Sanders, a finger licking good dating sim. Somehow I convinced Yab to play it. It's free. It's free. I can't recommend a game for you to purchase because I would have to find one for the Lion Creative, and I don't have one. So the Colonel Sanders dating sim is hilarious. Somehow I convinced Yab to play it on stream. How I did that, I will never know. Hello, welcome in, Pixie. Jack Frost. How are we doing? I'm a very bad influence for recommending video games. Really bad influence. All right, so this is going to be that orangey yellow. How you doing tonight, Pixie? Shouldn't you be in bed or getting ready for bed? Okay. You're an adult. Or so you say you are. I realized at the moment I said it, I'm like, well, I mean, we're all kind of adults here. I have a paper that says so as well, but you know. Good luck at getting me to act like one. Oh. 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 Hold on. Hold on. I have something I want to show you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Brain. Brain confused. Brain unconfused. Oh, shoot. Where did I put it? Biscuit, where did I put it? Biscuit, I found it. Oh. Is that what you were looking for, Pixie? Was a pop filter for your mic? Was something like that? Kind of like a screen to kind of block. This. Oh, okay. This was my old mic. I replaced it. I went with the Shure 7 something something something. I told myself I wanted something impressive for buy myself something good for Christmas, so I did. Um, it was more of just a Yeah. For me, I was having a lot of issues with not being heard some nights, and I could not get the mic situated correctly, so I went with a fancier mic that has a lot more gain, so it can be picked up. You're welcome. I have one of those too. Oh, yeah. But I mean, so it's like you get so because that mic had like had a gain adjustment on it, and it was really quiet at the beginning. Got it worked out, and it was really nice. But if I'm um, uh, if I, but the problem is how I set up. I have my mic just off to the left, and sometimes it would be too far away and not far enough away. But this mic works a lot better because it's meant to be a podcasting mic. So it kind of picks up information a lot easier. And the technology on it's kind of nice as well to help me stay crystal clear and crispy. Because my shorts, I re, I redid the voiceover on it, so it was uses my new mic, but I need to redo it again because I need to change how I say things. Like I really do need to take like slow down and do that properly. It's all garbly in some spots. Bum, 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 I hate songs like this. I really don't like it when they do that. Be safe. Enjoy tomorrow. I'll probably be lurking in your stream. Oh, the theme was fine. The theme song was fine. I don't mind the Mario theme song. I just don't like when they add like sound effects or random singing. And there it's like, no, don't do that. Like it just bothers me so much. Because like you're just smooth and you're jamming. And you're like, yeah, I'm getting it done. And then all of a sudden, I was like, what the frick was that? All right. So that's what this side looks like. Not done. This is what this side is starting to look like done. I need to go up his neck, but I think I can do that as a separate piece. Eventually. So I think I want to do because I'm going to do some of this in chromatic metal, so that'll tamp some of that down. This needs to get free-handed. Oh. It's starting to get to that point as well. Give me a second. There we go. Good morning, Helgrat. Yeah. So some of those songs, I agree with you. It just does not work all that well. And we'll find a better playlist. Almost went back to the metal, but I wanted to stay focused a little bit more tonight. Or I was a smidge frazzled. So I work with someone like that, Frank. Cannot stand hearing people eat. Like he has that whole phobia. Like if someone tried to like eat an apple near him, it just starts sending him off. So I work with a guy that he liked to eat an apple every day around a very specific time. And someone's like, "Oh, you've never noticed that the guy just like walks away?" I'm like, "That is like rude and cruel to do that." First off, like it's a beyond annoying when you do it to be kind of that way, but it's like having to live with that kind of phobia or live with that kind of annoyance all the time is just like it can be very upsetting, right? Nope. Straight up, full raw dogged it right in front of the entire office. What time of the day is it? It's crunch clock. It's like, seriously, dude? Seriously? Ooh, yeah. That's that's a no go right there, sir. I understand completely now. I completely understand that, Frag, because there's sometimes it just gets a little too much. And it's like, seriously? Can we just not be that cringy? And it's like, excuse me, hold my beer. Because it was one of the funniest shows. I used to love watching Archer. But because it was FX, it would be inconsistent with coming out on and off. So it would be hard to tell when the new season was starting and then they were having issues. Oh, yeah. And I mean, that's a large part of that show, too, is the drinking aspect of it. Definitely need another brush for this. Frag, by the way, I'm upset. We did not get any rain today. Yeah. I was like, where's the rain? Where's the rain, my man? Okay. Yeah. Which means I'll need to check the weather before I go to the meat market and appropriately buy whatever I want to buy. One second, I need to check the front door. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. My neighbor on the backside's. All right, so I have a story for those that want to hear it. Sorry, I still got to laugh about this. Oh, Lordy. So, let me take a sip of tea. So I live right here. My neighbor lives right here. Road that goes this way tees off. There's a house right here that's a rental. I think it's a rental. I think it's still a rental. These people are fracking terrible human beings. Like, there's good renters and then there's like really bad renters. They're kind of like the really bad renters, and I don't even know who they are. They're very unfriendly renters as well, like just nasty people in general. It's pretty bad when you have to say that. Hey, I can move my house all I want. So who came to my front door was my neighbor. He wants to put a sign up on my fence to say, to tell the neighbors across the street, to say, stop bringing your dog over here to shit in the yard. I'm going to put cameras up. Like, walk your dog. And I'm like, huh? Brain. He's like, yeah, they do it there. And he's like, yeah, I feel like they bring the dog like right in front of the sign and they don't even clean up after the dog. I'm like, go for it. These guys are pretty shitty people. And it really makes me wonder about the dog sometimes. Like, I feel really bad for the dog. because I have like this. So they have. I thought they only had one dog, but they have two dogs. They had a really big Labradoodle or a Labrador, and he's a chunky boy, super chunky boy. We very rarely ever see these dogs outside, right? Like, if you have a dog, you walk the dog at least once, or the dog is outside somehow, some shape, some form. We see this dog once a day, if that. And then these guys are gone for like the entire weekend. Like, are you guys serious? I'm like, what do you do with this dog? Like, does this dog just permanently shit in your house? So that's who came to the front door, and I was like, I didn't hear it. I'm like, hello? Because what he wanted to do was put up signs because he doesn't like them taking the dog into his yard and pooping. He's a crazy neighbor, but I don't mind him so much. He works really hard. I think he does anyway. Mm. But that's what was so funny to me about the door knock. It's like, really? Really? This is the hill you're going to die on? Okay. I will let you die on your hill, sir. Thank you. Super nice guy. We'll do all of that as metallics. And we'll do that as a brass gear. Do that metallics, that metallics. Black line, black line, black line. Also, are you jealous how easy it is to move your house? I can just move it. Just pick it up and move it. Be like a be like a Sims game. I'm just gonna move the house this way. And I feel that some of this is pointless if I don't put some black ink on. I have the moment that I wasn't careful about the cat and wondering if she snuck outside. So with that being said, I definitely am going to have a hard stop at 8:30. You're not playing the game right, Frack. God. You should be doing it this way so you can maximize your time. God. And you can get like 4,000 credits an hour and you don't have to do anything. Jeez. Literally what he said. Yeah. I I feel your frustrations on that, Frag. I really do. Like that stuff drives me up the walls. Um, oh, okay. You're there. I thought you had snuck out for a moment, sweetie. Crisis averted. Kitty is safe. I had the door wide open and you were nowhere to be found. You're not playing your game. It's like, dude. Um, so, um, when I was playing Blueprints or firing it up for the first time, and I'm like, I have not played a video game on stream aside from Blueprints for like 5 minutes, maybe, or not 5 minutes, but some amount of small time, right? Um, I put that together because I was so concerned about having somebody come in and be like, "You're not doing it right." I'm like, dude, please don't help me. Um, I know that it's been a growing problem as well, Frag, in general. Just community wide. It's not just Helldivers, but everybody's having those issues and starting to have those problems. It's like, hey man, we're all here to have a good time, right? We're all here to play our video game and enjoy playing the way that we want to play. Right? Like I failed the very first puzzle in the parlor room because I overthought it. It was also like 11:30 at night when I did it. But uh, Dodger was talking about that on the podcast with Jesse Cox. Um, she was playing Dispatch, I think it was. Yeah, what's in the box? Exactly. The Lion Creative is sitting there and going, "What is he doing? I can't believe he did that." But at the same time, like that's kind of the enjoyment of like the aspect of the struggle is what the stream is there for at this point. Um, we're not here to be perfect. We're here to be goofy and have fun. And I don't want to be in like in a scenario where it's like you're not having fun the correct way. It's like, y'all need to chill out. Yes, she is safe. She is sound, so I don't have to worry. Um, I was concerned because she has not like I had the front door wide open and I was not tracking where she was at. So Hello, Garcias. How goes your art and how goes your glory? But I mean, that's kind of like the point. Is it's like, man, just chill out and let us have fun. What? Tiny Big Wars. Me and Frag are trying to set up a time to play your game together and go through the rules together on stream. You do not need to be present, but you asked me for feedback about rule clarity. And I think me and Frag talking about it out loud on stream together would be a good way to go through it. Yeah. I have the game literally in front of me. I just have not opened it to read the rules. I'm like, blah 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 blah. I get done with work. I'm like, your brain is done. You ain't doing shite, mofo. Uh, I have been terrible and I've not checked. Week after next, that works for me. I gave Frog dates and then I'm terrible. Anyways. You want to do it 1:15, Frag? Do it a Thursday night stream? Perfect. Excellent. Give me 1 second. If I physically write it down, the chances of me remembering it and being there is really high. I That's cool. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not read the rules completely yet, and I was kind of thinking we should do that together to see what we understand. Personal thoughts. Because I know one card is missing the cost, like Tiny said. It's hot as all balls down here, Jay. We were supposed to get rain, but we didn't get rain. I want a refund on my rain. All right, who are we going to raid tonight? The setup has more rules than actual rule. See, that's the stuff that because I know you wrote in a test scenario in the cards. I did see that when I was perusing. No, it's not. I know it's not. You framed it for younger people. It's just I remember reading what was it? Delvers. And that game had a lot. That game had a lot. So I do need to go to work tomorrow. And if I keep painting, I'm not going to do that. So let's find us a raid target. So I'm like human. Gravenly Muse went live. We're going to say hello to Roadside Miniatures because we don't always get to read them. We're going to say hello to Noden and Roadside, Irish for life. Thank you for being here, everybody. It is much appreciated to see everyone on the Fun Fine Wednesday board game night. We got quite a bit done this evening with him. We got quite a bit of that side squared away and wrapped up. Got some nice black lining, got the checkerboard to pop out. Got the top side of that to pop out as well. I mean, you can really tell the difference between which side's done and not done. This little pew is like ready to go. This is separated, and then I'm going to change up how I did this. I think I'm going to do a lot more metallics and then wash it crap ton in there and solve my problems, but we'll see. But let's go say hello to Roadside Miniatures because there's nothing to do it but do it.